Hi everyone, we're going to check in with Bitcoin today. We're going to zoom out a little bit to have a look at the daily chart where another symmetrical triangle has formed. Now, the first thing to say about these symmetrical triangles is with Bitcoin, they are something Bitcoin uses, or rather big players behind Bitcoin's price action, essentially uses these to mess with people, right? And what I mean by that is, even though symmetrical triangles in most other assets, including altcoins, are a pretty good binary proposition in order to determine direction, with Bitcoin, unfortunately, the marketplace tends to use these symmetrical triangles to fake out directional moves. So you may see the price action start to pop its head above the upper resistance line of the triangle, and maybe even get a candle body close on the 4-hour, the 6-hour chart. And then what it will do is, once it gets that confirmation, the price action will then reverse downwards and just give it some whipsaw action, which is very difficult to trade, which is why on this chart we have an additional confirmation lines to help us with direction. So we're not just waiting for a potential candle body close, traditional simple confirmation of a move up or down out of this pattern. We're also wanting to see the price action give us a move above this bullish confirmation line or below this bearish confirmation line. And these lines are essentially made up of the trading range we've been in since mid-December. So if you are looking for a long position for Bitcoin, this is essentially what you need to see. You need to see a move above the bullish confirmation line, right? And with a candle body close or confirmation of some kind on a relatively higher time frame, and we're talking about the intermediate trend, 6-hour, 4-hour, something like that probably. And then once you get that confirmation and a confirmed move above this bullish confirmation line, which is currently sitting at around 90.5k, then you look to come in on potentially the retest, depending on the breakout again of that bullish confirmation line, or maybe just coming back down to enter on the flip side of the pattern, and then you ride it up from there. And obviously, as we've talked about, not all breakouts are created equal. So if you see a ridiculously strong break, then of course coming back in for a retest of this level is definitely on the cards, right? It's something you could look to do. But if you get a very small break like this, then you're probably going to be looking to come back in at the flip side of the pattern, at the very least, as low as you can, because you have to obviously offset any potential risk of this heading down in the wrong direction. So not every break is equal, and ideally having a further break above around 94.5k would also give you additional bullish confirmation. So again, you can draw additional lines in the sand for additional layers of confirmation if you feel a candle body close breakout of the triangle plus a move above a confirmation line for bullish or bearish narrative is insufficient. And likewise on the flip side, if we do see a break below the triangle, then again you want to see the price action move quite clearly below the bearish confirmation line, which in this case is around 84.5k, and then plan to enter your short position. So you might see something like this, and then you're like, okay, so I'm either going to enter here on the bearish retest of the previous range, which would be okay, or if you feel it's only a very slight move, then again, you could look to come back in on maybe a little bit closer to the pattern at around maybe 86, 87k. So obviously everything's contextual, but these additional lines in the sand are designed to remind everybody that these triangles are typically very difficult to trade with Bitcoin because of the manipulation which is involved in the market. So make sure you have at least a move above the bullish or move below the bearish confirmation line before you take a position long or short. But that's Bitcoin.